What's going on, everybody? It's Nestor of Whataweeb, and today, this is not a live react, I know. This is on your screen right now. There should be some fake Grand Order gameplay going on right now. And the reason why this video is going up is, the Fate Zero Accel World event is now ending. Today, actually, and that's when the video hopefully should be up. And I thought it would be fun to just discuss what I thought about it, what I've, any sort of successes, any sort of hopes I have for the future. But first things first, if you guys are excited, make sure that like button really does mean a lot. Comment down below what you thought of the overall event. Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? I'll be doing a nice little rant about it right now. And subscribe to see more content from us and become a weeb today. Otherwise, yeah, so overall, the event was okay. It was probably my biggest complaint about it. Well, there are a lot of complaints about it I have about the event itself, but the biggest complaint I have about the event itself is the fact that it ran for 21 days. It ran for 3 weeks. It was a very, very long event. It was timed very annoyingly close to counterfeit. It actually was the next day that it decided to come out. So that was, or it came out a week after, but they had all the prep work happening for it literally right after. So I wasn't a big fan of that happening, but overall, the game, I liked the missions. I thought they were fair. The collecting of the items, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. I liked how this event actually had a pretty nicely written main storyline, which was really cool, except I feel as though they really got lazy at the end. Because spoilers, if you haven't gone through it, you have to search for 4 different EDs, and they didn't do anything about that. After you defeated the Dark ED, you got the Light ED, and then you met Angry Mango, and then you were told to go collect the Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water EDs, and then they called it a day. I felt as though they could have done something about that, especially since there was a mission, a final mission, about that happened after you had collected all 4 of them. And for some reason, they added Darius, and I'm very confused as to why they have Darius, but I guess I don't know much about Fate Zero. As much as I like the series, I can promise you I could not think of a reason as to why that sort of popped up in my head. So roast me in the comment section below if you guys want to tell me that. But it was fun doing all of the quests. I felt as though the Shadow Servants and the way to actually get all the items was pretty cool, pretty nifty. It was very nice to actually have to go for specific types of, there's the different chocolate coins, how it was in the Valentine's event. So all the different kinds of classes having their own benefits, which was cool. But another complaint I had was some of the items in the item shop clearly just didn't match up to other ones. So, there was sabers that had, I think, occultic it'll pop up on screen, but I had 2 really nice items. But then on the other hand, you have Berserker, which had, actually I'll even be nicer, you had Rider and Berserker, who only had EXP cards for CEs and units. And I understand it's a grind to actually get EXP. I understand it's a grind to, well, there's no real nice way to get CE EXP, but no one really cares about it. But I would have much preferred evolution items or things of that nature. Not evolution items, like items like the Dragon Claw, like the Drool, like the Black Tar, those kinds of items that we did get through mission completion, but we did not get them in the shop. And I still am trying to figure out why. I didn't mind them giving the foes. Foes are annoying to get. They're only given through the Mana Prism shop, and you only get them every so often, and you can't really get them nicely through the friend point summons. So I appreciate when they do that, but it just felt as though the main Knight class had gotten all the nice items, and then I can't remember what the other 4 classes are called, but they didn't end up getting as nice things, which is sort of unfortunate. But at the end of the day, it was okay. Servant, Iskander. I really like Iskander. I liked how he was in the quests. I like him in the anime. But as a servant, I just was about him. Especially since there is Drake. Drake was capable of doing basically exactly the same, except not as well. Except it doesn't give as much attack boost, which is completely fine. But at the same time, it just makes me question as to why. And then given the welfare 4-star they decided to give us with Irisviel was very, lack of a better word, not great. Probably one of the, I think it competes with Lily Saber as one of the worst 4-stars in the game, which is unfortunate because I really do like Irisviel as a character in both Fate Zero, Fate Collide. You know, a very, very good character, but can't really do much about it. Homunculus could only be so good. But really, overall, the event was okay. I liked how it gave us something to do, especially with the fact that we hadn't, I'm pretty sure we're not going to have anything for this week, which is nice. I'm going to appreciate the break, but I did not get anything. Well, I got Iris, I guess, which is an okay caster, but I prefer Hans, and I ended up getting Heracles in the in my multi, or not my multi, the pulls that I did with Dirk. Carded if you guys hadn't watched it. But overall, the event itself, yeah, I need a break. I need a break from Bait Go, but I need to get some experience for all my characters. That's something that I need to do. I need to get some experience from both my Lancelot and Heracles. I didn't get any. I did a really dumb mistake with the event CEs because I let them. I didn't know that. I thought the drops would increase by a lot had I max limit broken it, but I did it. They didn't do that. I didn't check online, and I ended up having to waste my first 5 event CEs on one, which wasn't the best. It really hindered my grinding, but I got through it finally. But I think overall the event was a nice story, little lackluster ending. The way they put together all the enemies, it annoyed me sometimes, especially as a guy who doesn't have good archers. And I didn't have Bluebeard, so it made grinding a little bit harder. But it's okay. It was a good event. I found it a little bit nicer than Kara no Kyokai. I liked it a lot more than Valentine's. Did I find it better than Counterfeit? I didn't get as much nice stuff out of it as is in Counterfeit, but I'm excited for the next one. I don't know if it's which one they're gonna go with. I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably go with Ibaraki Doji. But what do I know? What do I know? But those are my overall thoughts. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button. It really does mean a lot. Comment down below what you thought of the event overall. Let me know what you think will be the next event that we'll be doing, as well as subscribe to me, a Weeb Today, to enjoy more content. Follow us on our social media, all that kind of fun stuff in the description below. Otherwise, it's been a Nestor, and I'll see you guys later. Sayonara!